What's up, guys? Michigan Air Gunner back out in the woods today with our brand new Texrex sent to us by High Pressure Pneumatics. Tom did a couple of videos with this and then he went ahead and sent this over to me. We're hopefully going to be taking a deer or two with it this year. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to get out here. We're going to do some 50-yard groups. I've been kind of tinkering with it. If I'm honest with you, this is my second time out here today. I was doing some 100-yard groups and I didn't like what I was seeing. I had it with no valve screw in it because it's the most conservative on air. And now I have the stock screw that it would come with, which is your still conservative but a little bit more air consumption. I don't know if I'm going to go through the other two just because this thing eats air. I mean, it eats a lot of air. This thing has a 4,500 psi fill, but no, you do not have to have it at 4,500 to get the extra power out of this thing. I've already shot it at 4,000 psi. You can get over 700 foot-pounds with a 340 grain slug or 45 grain slug. So that is still kicking a lot more than the original Texan. What else can I tell you about it? The length of pole is actually the part that gives you the more length. If you look this up, this is a little bit longer than the original, and that is because of the valve. So now you have a little bit more comfortable length of pole. I did add my own little butt pad to it because she's got some oomph, and I changed my grip. Other than that, it's stock straight from High Pressure Pneumatics. So today we're going to go through 4 different slugs, which are 310, 345, 385, and I believe a 425. I could be wrong. I'll let you know as we go. We're going to just do 50 yards. Like I said, we have just the first screw that the gun would come with. The power wheel is set to half power, and we're only going to be filling to 45 or 4,000, just because I only have 2 tanks, and like I said, it eats a lot of air. But hopefully, Fox Air Power will be sending us a booster pump to review. So with that booster pump, we will be shooting this at longer ranges if we get it, and doing the review at the same time. So I'm really hoping to get one of those. He said it is a possibility, but it's not 100%. Anyway, I'm gonna quit yapping. I'm gonna start shooting, and hopefully we like what we see. Let's go. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. It is windy. The sun is coming up or going down, so I'm hoping you guys can see okay. Anyway, so I have the chronograph on the front. I'm going to try to just leave it on there and record the shots as we go, because I'm not really worried about that changing my point of impact. Right now we are going to go with I put them too far away. We're going to go with these 310 grain. Apparently my thing says I'm not connected. You are not connected. Why am I not connected? Says I'm connected now. Mr. Hollow has a really good video showing you guys exactly all the different power settings or screw settings and stuff like that. I am not going to do that. So first up, 310, we're going to do 2 shot groups just to kind of save on some air. Turn on our camera. Alright, let's let her rip. think I'm going to aim just a tad low because I know the 385s I just checked were just above the red. So I'm going to aim a touch low.
$1,040.
1,040, and I'm glad I aimed a little low. Like I said, she's got some oomph.
$1,004.
1,004. So 40, almost 40 foot per second drop in that second shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, refill, and do it again. Really wish I had that booster pump now. Then we could have did 5-shot groups. Just sucks when it's kind of chilly outside. The tanks don't really stay full. So I literally just filled these tanks to 4,500 and they're already dropping. Alright. 345. I've already changed the chronograph. And we will post the shot result or numbers with each slug.
$1,009.
1,009. I got my phone down here, so hopefully you can hear that. So you don't have to have 4,500 to get the power out of this thing. Touching.
68.
968. Both those shots. 780 foot-pounds, 718 foot-pounds. Alright, we're going to do it again. Next up, we're going to go to the 385s. Alright. 385 grain. Again, we are topped up to 4,000 psi. Power wheel is set to the 3rd notch. Actually, it was set to the 3rd notch. There is a small set screw that comes with this, but I'm guessing Tom accidentally forgot to send it to me. So keep an eye on that. $965. $931. That's really not a bad spread. 796 foot-pounds, 741 foot-pounds. This thing is a monster. Now, just imagine if you got the means to fill it up to 4,500 psi every time. Like, this thing will go up to 1,200 foot-pounds. It's a tank. Alright, I'm gonna refill. We're gonna do it again. Alright, next up, I was wrong. There are 465. And this is actually a solid. Something different for Mr. Hollow Point. Not a hollow point. This may take the place of my favorite gun once I get her all figured out. Alright, here we go.
$891.
891. That is still cruising for a 465 grain slug.
$874.
I did pull that one a little bit. 874. That is 819 foot-pounds, 788 foot-pounds. Again, 4,000 psi, not the 45. I don't remember if I screenshotted that. Alright, so I do have some air left, and I do have one more slug. We might as well run it. I believe it is a 525, and I do have an open target down there. So let's refill and try that. Whew. My tank came loose. Like I said, this thing is a beast. But anyway, I didn't know if I was going to have enough air for these, so that's why I didn't really say anything. But these are a 525 grain monster hollow point. You guys better be sending him thank you letters for sending us all these ammos to check. If this stays in the 800s, like low 800s, then this might be what I use just because. No such thing as overkill in our game. Be lucky you kill a squirrel in Michigan with a 50 cal. Alright. I think I'm going to aim it just a touch high.
$843.
843. I'm glad I aimed high.
$852.
852. Let's look at that. Few shots. So my first shot is actually lower than my second shot. My first shot was 828 foot-pounds. My second shot was 846 foot-pounds. Woo! I think my camera died, but at least we'll go look at it. Anyway, I think my Texan with the TX2 valve is only maxing out around 500 foot-pounds. Maybe a little more than that. I haven't shot it in a minute. I don't remember, but I know it ain't no 800 foot-pounds. So let's go down there and take a look at those groups. Here we go. There's our stuff. This is actually a 60-yard walk because I put the target further back. I kind of want to see how long it takes me to knock this tree over. I'm about halfway through. But what do we know? A swivel tripod head is probably not the best option for this gun. I do know I pulled a couple of shots because I kind of went like this when the head was free to move. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is just one video. There's more to come. But I really wanted to show you that you don't have to go to 4,500 to get massive power out of this thing. It is just crazy. We passed our 50-yard mark, which is that stump down there. Go our extra 10 yards. All right, flip you over. I really got to watch where this is, but then I trip and fall. All right, so there's our 310. These are 6-inch targets, so every shot here is pretty much a kill shot. That's definitely not horrible. 345 as expected, did great. The 385 did really well. The 465s. Oh, and then this was the 525, which is still good, but I believe I did pull that shot. Same with this one here. This was just me making sure I would hit a broadside of a barn. And then, see, I'm almost there. Just got to keep working it. There's some slug in there. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some more information on this gun. There's really not a whole lot of people shooting this gun right now for some reason. And I don't understand it. Like, all the big channels have only showed, like, YouTube shorts. Like, oh, I shot the gun. Okay, and what? I thought about doing that. Just boom! Okay, see you later. But then I know somebody would call me out on it. So I'm calling you guys out on it. Go shoot your damn guns. You guys notice that? The higher channels have kind of lost interest. More into the competition stuff. We need more hunters on YouTube. If you're a hunter, get a gun, get on YouTube. Don't care about making money, just do it for fun. I started this just for fun and to, you know, have something my kids could see if the internet's still around in 100 years, you know? And then it kind of turned out to where people wanted to send me guns to go out and shoot deer. I don't make any money unless I sell the gun. And really, I end up trading guns to get different guns to show you guys. So, like right now, I have a, what is it coming in? A raw mini coming in. I think that's going to be our new night setup. That's going to be in 25. And again, I got that off of Airgun Nation classifieds. If none of you guys have known about that, you should go check it out. It's the best place you can go to sell or get used guns from people, because you can check out feedback, you can get reviews, and you can see what other people have said about the seller on there. Super awesome website, guys. Anyway, huge shout out to Tom at High Pressure Pneumatics. Huge shout out to Mr. Hollow for sending us this ammo out for us to try. I know I can't speak right. It's chilly. My nipples are hard. I put on an extra shirt just so I could wear this shirt. Sponsors need to send hoodies, okay? Nice ones. Anyway, guys, enough rambling. You go off, go do some shooting. Let me know what you get. Until next time, see you later.